Shoop a doop up. I'm gonna get this set up. Okay. Let me make sure I'm live real quick. Live view stream manager. Yes, I am. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Shelton, and welcome back to another Marvel Champions stream video. However, you may be perceiving this media. Today I'm actually doing something a bit different. I am still testing one of my scenarios, brand new scenario, FNAF 1 scenario that I've had done for 2 days, but because my sleep schedule and school started, it's been a bit of an annoyance trying to get it up on TTS and actually stream it. This scenario isn't actually publicly available right now, and this is the first time I've done this because with every other scenario, I'm confident in the base design and that there needs to only be balance tweaks, only slight changes. With this scenario, I am not at all confident with that, and there could be huge underlying issues with how the scenario is structured and formatted. So that's why it is not publicly available yet. If you're watching this on YouTube, by the time this video stream is over, I will decide if I am ready to post this or not, make slight changes, then go forward with it. But for now, this is the only way to access this content. Like usual, Captain America, Bucky Barnes, Dream Team over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, but I guess I should probably explain the scenario first. Okay, so FNAF 1. Defeating the villains doesn't get you victory. This is the first scenario of mine that I've done this. Removing threat from the main scheme does not give you victory. The goal is to simply survive. So the time starts at 12 a.m. I've got a rules reference doc that I actually need. I always delete my rules reference docs when I grab my content, but I actually need this one. Scale up. Okay, so this is the rules for the clock and a couple other things because I couldn't fit like any of it on there. But the time. So the goal is to survive till 6 a.m. and then once 6 a.m. happens, you can defeat the villains. Originally it was just get to 6 a.m., but then it was hard balancing it to where defeating the villains was actually worthwhile because unlike Sinister Six or Collector or any other scenario where beating the villains doesn't win, it's got something to do with removing threat from schemes. This has neither of those, so it was a bit difficult for me to do that. So 12 a.m., no animatronic characters can attack or thwart, and no villain is revealed. So Bonnie technically isn't in play here yet. I just got him revealed his hit point setup because I forgot about that. And at phase 1 of each turn, you place a clock counter here. Phase 1 of the villain turn. You need 12 counters to get to 6 a.m., and then once you get to 6 a.m., you have to defeat all the villains to win. So that's 12 turns. 12 rounds, I guess. Might be a lot, might not be enough. We'll see. That's basically the functionality, is that each time, so like 1 a.m., Bonnie's revealed, 2 a.m., Chica, 3 a.m., Foxy, 4 a.m., Freddy, 5 a.m., the last one, no spoilers, and then 6 a.m., you can finally defeat them, and it removes this forced response down here. Modulars. I've got a modular based on FNAF 2, and a modular with the puppet, which is what this is. Puppet, if we see him, we'll get to him. If we don't, we won't. I don't want to try to overcomplicate things, but it's not Circus Baby, side villain, victory things, but it is complicated. Like Springtrap, there's a bunch of supports here. Doors, lights, cameras, and then the power system. Starts with 100% power. If there's less than 1% power here, players lose the game. So it's another lose condition, which is nice. I don't know how to manually set these. No. Lord Havoc taught me how to do it one time, but I can't remember. It doesn't go higher than 99, so we'll just put that there. That's at 100. Okay. Bucky doesn't do anything. Okay. That's the gist of the scenario. There's withers in there and toys, but the FNAF 2 modular doesn't really do much. It's kind of just a bunch more minions. All right. Kappa's gonna go first. So Bonnie's not in place. There's no villain I can defeat. I kind of gave phase 1 as more of just like a setup phase. This to me. Heal. Damage. This is Captain America Winter Soldier. Okay, so I have to be. Discard that to play the shield flip. Okay. I could play anything, so this scenario is kind of good. Alright, so doors, exhaust this card, remove 2% power system support, give a chosen character tough. Exhaust this card, remove 2% power, look the type card of the counter deck. Exhaust this card, remove 2% power, remove hidden. You might think that that's not a lot, but Foxy does things with power, and also this thing should say, yeah, during step 1 of the villain phase, remove 2% power. I didn't do the math on that. I kind of just figured 2% was small enough to be effective. So I'm not actually going to use any of these right now because I don't need it. We're just going to move on to Winter Soldier. Okay. What is some damage? If I exhaust Soldier's arm, does it deal 1 to the first? I think it deal 1 to the first. So I guess 3 damage. There's no enemies in play. Okay, not having much to do first turn is pretty bad. I guess I'll thwart. Maybe I should have a setup to where you get animatronic minions. I might do that. Oh, that's all he's doing. Nothing was exhausted. Come on, don't lag on me. A bit of an early stream compared to normal, but I've got somewhere I've got to go, so I kind of have to do this rather quickly. All right. Time's now 1 a.m. That means this resets, and Bonnie is now officially in play. Okay, so boost card, Cap. He's gonna defend it. Crap. He doesn't take anything. Bonnie takes a damage, and he's stunned and confused. All right. Soldier. He's gonna take it to the face. Why do you? Okay. 5. This is why we have Honorary Avenger. Then encounter cards. Hallucination, okay. And then another hallucination. Wow, okay. First player to him, and then Winter Soldier is going to be eating good, I guess. I don't want to get a minion. Actually, no, that's a hallucination, so I probably should. No, because then I can... Alright, 1... No, yeah, okay, I think I'll do it. Discard cards to put that minion... Well, I'm not exhausted, so I guess I'll wait. Kill the hallucination. And then once I kill, I remove 2 threat from a scheme. Let's just put it into play. But there's no point. It's literally just a minion for the sake of minioning. Does this... Oh, it's +3. I can't study, apparently. Yeah, I guess I'll just... Deathlock. Shield, sidearm, shield, sidearm, shield, sidearm. Alright, and then this enters play with 3 counters on it. He'll attack for 1, and then shield sidearm for another. And then Winter Soldier doesn't do anything. Cap's turn, he's stunned and confused. I will put the Super Soldier Serum into play. Exhaust it to put the Quinjet into play. Okay. Then I'll end my turn. Drop to our hand sizes. Okay. 2 threat here. I should bump that up. I should bump that up because this is no threat. Threat is not a problem. I'm gonna take it to the face again. Oh, you should have a consequential. Okay, boost here. Cap is going to defend. Actually, does he have shield block? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he'll defend. Okay, good. I got rid of that. 3, so take 1. Bonnie takes 1. Hallucination activates 1 damage. It takes 1. Okay. And counter card for Soldier. Hidden at the cameras. Search the counter deck for animatronic minion. Play games with you. Give each animatronic enemy a hidden status card. Okay. Search. Put it into play. I think I have one that's when revealed. No. No. I don't think it'll be a toy. Confused. Toughness. Villainous. Quick strike. Patrol. Do I have one? I could have sworn I had one revealed. Where's the puppet? Where's the puppet? No. Actually, I kind of want the puppet so I can get the puppet. Puppet, when you defeat it, you get it as an ally, and every time it activates, it reveals a card from the gift deck, which does things. It's all attachments, but it does things. Okay, and then give each animatronic enemy a hidden status, which I didn't actually ever make a thing for it. I'm just now realizing this. Okay, then we're just gonna steal the cloaked status. Please tell me you have. Yeah, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Cloak status. Infested. So, yeah. Hidden does not do cloaked. Hidden prevents half damage when taken. Okay, and then Cap and counter card. Assault. Okay. I can't exhaust because I'm already... Yeah. 5 again. Wow. This man really likes hitting me. Okay, and then give the first play token to Cap, and my turn. Alright. I'm gonna... Okay, so counter needs to be placed on Quinjet. Going to exhaust this. Discard this. And this. Place super soldiers. No, because I'm stunned. So I guess I'll discard this to ready and exhaust to remove my stunned. And then I will just play these 2, I guess, to super soldiers. 6 damage to enemy. Give both of us a tough. That has guard. Okay, I'll keep this Mockingbird. Stun an enemy. I'm gonna stun old Poopit over there, and then exhaust you. Do this. 1 damage to hallucination. Right. You're gonna be weird. Pick up the very edge. Oh, and then you lose 2 power, so you're at 98. Actually, the villain activated twice. You should be at 96. Oh, I didn't place a time counter here. Oh, yeah, a lot of things I'm forgetting. Okay, Winter Soldier. Gosh. I didn't exhaust, so I am able to exhaust to unstun. And then, because I did that, I can discard both of these and exhaust this to Metal Punch, 8 damage to an enemy, overkill. Except no, because hidden, so we're going to remove hidden. And you... 4 Deathlock will take you out. Before you could even activate. You're still stunned. Now you're an ally. And I'll exhaust Shield Sidearm to deal a damage to Bonnie, I guess. Oh, hang on, he is cloaked. See, I would love to do that. It's not cloaked. He's hidden. I didn't... Okay, so I didn't write hidden on here because it's on Springtrap. It's half rounded up, so he just doesn't take anything. Which is totally fine. It's only 1 damage. That helped. That was very helpful. I haven't used Puppet. Puppet doesn't take consequential damage. I need to change that. Or else Puppet is literally just the best ally in the game. So yeah, Puppet needs consequential damage. Yeah. Okay, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, I never removed that, but that's fine. Oh, he defeated an enemy, so he's not confused. I told you to ready. Did I? Maybe I only told Winner. We're defending this again. Hang on, it's 2 a.m. So now the chicken is here. Which means now we have to deal with active villain shenanigans. Active villain's a bit different than most. Instead of like an activation order like Sinister Six or just priority like Breaking Crew, it's just whichever is revealed the latest goes first. So right now it is Cheek. It would be Chica's activation, so it is 1 instead of 2, which is still nice. I'm still going to defend though. Yeah, that's why. I take 1. Bonnie is not the villain, so I need another health dial. That's the wrong thing. There's health dial. How much health do you have? You should have 18, actually, but now it's 17, because... Let me scale this down. Okay. Alright, and then... Now that she's activated, she moves it to Bonnie. Bonnie's activating against Wonder Soldier. I will Deathlock. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Deathlock dies. Can you let me pick up the damage, please? Thank you. Deathlock dies. Shield Sidearm dies, but who really cares? Why is there a portal? What? Oh, that's Adam. Okay. I was like, what, portal? I don't remember portals. Now you're really thinking with portals. Okay. Encounter. It goes back to Chica. Why am I asking if I was going to defend? Attached to the most recently, so that's Chica. Chica gets X plus X attack plus X scheme, where X is equal to the amount of time counters on the clock. Right now that's 0, so it doesn't actually do anything. But that will ramp up. I actually, considering how bad this acceleration is, I actually really like that I had acceleration here. There's 2 of those in the deck, because I screwed up on counting. Because when I made the rules doc, I counted 12 a.m. as a card, but it isn't a card, so... I had an extra slot, so I just put an extra one of them in there, because that's around the area where I screwed up my counting skills. Let me check chat. I haven't really checked chat. Okay, no chatting. That is what I suspected. But still, it is good to have clarity that there is no chat. Okay, where was... Okay, Cap just got his encounter cards, now it's Bucky's. I guess... So I'm gonna have to change that to most recently revealed villain without another copy of this card. Because that would be, if this even has 1, this is +2 to both. Chica would be 4/3. That is ridiculous. Okay. And then the counter moves, and then I move to myself. All right, now we can Winter Soldier. 2, 2. I'm gonna do Bonnie because he's the least active right now. And then I will. I don't really need that. 1, 2, 2. Exhaust the arm. Don't go crazy. Metal Punch, 8 damage. Bonnie. And then I'll let Caps retaliate, finish him off. Puppet will attack. I think, mental note here, Puppet, after Puppet attacks and damages a character, this should be a star here, but after Puppet attacks, damages a character, deal 1 damage to it. If it's an ally. Fair enough, because I don't want it to not do anything if you're stunned. Yeah, if you're exhausted. Okay, Cap. Let's see. Actually, I think I'll let Mockingbird kill Bonnie. 1, 2. This gets a count. Did I? Oh no, I didn't do it because I was stunned and Mockingbird and the thing had cracked. Okay. It didn't remove power. I need to remove it. So it seems like the power isn't going to run out unless you do something, which is pretty accurate to the game. But I want to do something, so I'm going to. There's nobody has hidden. Going to give myself a tough. And then I don't really need. I have a tough. I don't really need shield block. Oh, hang on. That just gives me a tough. Never mind. Let's see. Mockingbird. Exhaust and take a damage. To deal 1 damage to Bonnie, he's dead. I'm going to leave that at blank now, and I'm just going to copy Chica's, because I want that one reserved for the final villain. 16? Yeah, 16. Remove 4 threat from here. And draw up to your hand size. So Captain America draws up to his hand size. Okay, now we can keep going. I'm going to exhaust, make the call to ready Cap, and then immediately exhaust him to thwart because he's confused. I need 1 more turn with that, and then I can put Hawkeye into play. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, that's all we're going to do here. Are you going to ready? Okay, you are. All right. 2 here. Time here. 2 here. I didn't get rid of that. Alter ego action. Damn it. Okay, well, now Chica has 4/3. That's fantastic. I'm preemptively going to arm block this. Okay, yeah, arm block. Exhaust this. Arm block. I deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and then I don't take any. Alright. Then the thing goes to Bonnie. Give me a boost card, please. Thank you. Thing goes to Bonnie. Cap is going to tough it. Cool. Bye-bye, tough. Encounter cards. Winter. Okay. I don't have an animatronic minion, so it's fine. When revealed, discard the top card of the... Okay. Cool. Cap. Scheme. Why did that? 1, 2. First player goes here. Okay. I think this is a bit much. I think I might need to make that like 4% or something. Yeah. Quinjet. I'm gonna, yeah, to die. Bye-bye, Quinjet. To immediately Hawkeye. 3 arrows, except there's actually 4. Not gonna do anything with them yet. And then I will exhaust this. Avengers Assemble and Strength. Super Soldiers. How much is that? 6? 6 damage to this fucker. Because... yeah, she heals. And then each of us gets a tough. Yippee! Alright, and then I'll... did I exhaust? No, I didn't. 2 damage to the chicken. Okay, soldier turn. He has a shit hand. Thankfully the puppet exists. I'm going to discard this to play this, because I couldn't be bothered. I don't know why these aren't locking anymore, it's weird. I think this has done something. I don't know. Okay. Puppet. 2 damage to Bonnie. Takes 1. And then we're gonna... if the puppet's an ally to otherwise touch your animatronic minion. Okay, what does this do? Okay, you have -1 Thor, -1 Scheme. But you're also dead. So I guess this doesn't matter. Neither does Bonnie. Remove 2 threats from a Scheme. Cap should have flipped. Crap, because I can't deal with this. So I'm gonna flip. What is it? Place 1 acceleration token. I'll place 2 acceleration tokens on the main Scheme to discard both of these, because honestly, an acceleration token on this main Scheme isn't that bad. Okay. Cool. Now we both ready. Okay. 4th red here. Time counter here. It's now 3 a.m. These go to 0. Foxy gets revealed. None of these have... okay. Foxy. No Scheme. But if a character takes no damage from Foxy's attack, remove 5% power from the power system support. That is pretty bad. Thankfully, Foxy's a low attack. When Foxy be defeated, do 5 damage and make heal all damage to Foxy. Okay. They all have about the same health, other than the final phase, but you'll see why. So this gets moved here. Foxy activates against Captain America. He has a tough. Can I lose 5? Can I? Well, I can't not, unless I Mockingbird. I think I'll Mockingbird. Okay, it's in Icons. Yeah, Mockingbird. No, let me pick up the... no, let me pick it up. Thank you. Bye-bye, Mockingbird. Okay. Goes to Chica. Chica no longer has, like, 80,000 anything. She's scheming. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then Bonnie gets the thingy. Counter cards. Is it a minion? Yes, it's a minion. Toughness. So, after move 1 counter 2 damage, so he just doesn't have toughness. Okay. Bucky. Okay, attached to Bonnie. Did I spell surge right? Am I stupid? Am I going crazy? Am I going absolutely mental? I think I am. I think I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. After attached character attacks, place 1/3 of my screen. Okay, that's not that bad. Spend 2. Okay, that's also not that bad. And then we give this to him, and then turn ends, and then he'll wreck for 3 because he's already an alter ego. Might as well flip. I guess this card because why not? And then aggressive stance. So max 1 per player. Engage a minion. Oh, I engaged a minion. Did I? No, he did. Oh, hang on. Yeah, right, puppet. 2 damage to 2 damage to Chica. Because then I can just put this on Freddy. Attached character is 1 damage at the beginning. Otherwise attached to ally control. Oh, attached to animatron. Okay, I need to fix that. I need to change the wording. I'm gonna give this to Puppet. That's... Okay, I need to fix that as well. I need to make it to where Puppet cannot have attachments. And he's not unique. Okay. Oh, are the fucking... Okay, no, those minions are unique. I thought literally every single minion wasn't unique, and I have all of the toys and all of the withers. It's because Puppet's from a different modular. Okay, cool. So that didn't really do anything. The American Captain. I'm gonna... 2 damage to Toy Freddy. Don't like him. I guess I can flip it back because it's not like it's doing anything. Discard cards for hand. I don't wanna. I'm not honorary Avenger myself. Need more health. Yeah, these aren't snapping into place anymore. Something's wrong here. Just lock. I'm not playing that. Oh. I don't know. Die honorary Avenger, right. Also Agent 13. Might as well. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme or a scheme? Oh, the main scheme would be helpful. From a scheme. Then I'll deal damage to her to remove 2 more threat. Okay, that's it from Freddy Fuzzbar. I mean, Captain... Why did I say Freddy? Perfect time for all of those resource cards. I need... Thank you. Okay. I didn't get rid of that either. Crap. Whenever card triggers, if it's one by okay, it's a 2 okay. This means Bonnie just doesn't go. Okay, I need to fix the wording on that. A lot of changes. I actually think the way the scenario works is fine right now, because it seems to be a flow, and it seems like I would be in about the position I normally would be. If not a little bit better because of the puppet, but, yeah. Okay, he attacks me, tough. Crap, if I tough, I lose 5%. I don't have a choice. I'm not killing Puppet. Yeah, he'll... Oof. 6. Good gosh. It's meant to simulate him pounding on the door. And then it moves to Chica. He'll tough it as well. Yeah. Oh, does this confuse a character I control? I will confuse Hawkeye. I'm so glad I changed it from you to a character you control. Originally, it's gonna be you. Toy Freddy, toys the Freddy. Hawkeye can literally survive a Toy Freddy attack. Yeah. End counter card. What does this do? Beginning of the villain. Okay, so I have a feeling you're not going to die anytime soon. Attached to Freddy, Surge. Okay, Surge. Freddy's not in play. Great. His encounter cards. Take damage equal amount of time counters on the clock. There's 1. Take 1 damage. Okay. First player token goes here. End my turn. Agent 13, exhaust. Damage there. 2 threat for the main scheme, because this is getting pretty ridiculous. I kind of need to heal, but I don't think I really can't, so I guess screw it, we ball. Strength, fearless. Can you go in the... Thank you. 6 damage. We'll stun Foxy. Cap, strength and numbers. Ready him. 2 damage to Freddy. Okay. That's all I'll do. Winter Soldier. He's not even... Okay, he'll kill Freddy. So that he can remove 2 threat from the main scheme. What is Chica? Chica heals. Ooh. Chica heals. I probably should have done this first. Whatever. Okay, this is all wrong. You need to be here. No, you there. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. It's just literally the pins just don't work anymore, I guess. Fine. Let me check chat real quick. Nope, nothing. Okay. This goes here. Okay. Winter Soldier really hasn't taken any damage. I guess I'll puppet again. Just pretend he's exhausted. There's no minions in place. This doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. Just directly to the discard pile. Lovely. And then we ready everything. Okay, I'm gonna... let's load... just load this again. No, I don't want to load. Yeah, load that. I'm trying to reload the save to see if that fixes anything. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna have to deal with it, but it's being very annoying. I have to load the save. Zaka. I hope that's not like a slur or something. I was just random keyboard bashing. Okay, is it fixed? Yes, it's fixed. Thank gosh. Okay, whatever I did, I need to not do that again. All right. Foxy activates. He's stunned. Does this still? When after villain activates, doesn't I think that cancels the activation, so it would still be his turn. Okay, actually, no, it wouldn't, because now the funny man gets revealed. Okay, I can't hide him. Shh. You didn't see that. move that over here. Okay, so yeah, it'd be Freddy, because this does that. Or not this, that, and then, yeah. All these get removed. Okay, so it is now 5 a.m. Freddy has been revealed. The Fazbear himself. It's not 5, it's 4. During step 1 of the villain phase, give Freddy a hidden. I think are we still in the, clock? Freddy, okay, is this during step 1? Yes, it's during step 1. So it's still during step 1 of the villain phase, so Freddy does get a hidden. It's in the trash. Cloaked, okay. Go back in the trash. Thank you. Okay, so Freddy is cloaked. Alright, Freddy has 3/3. He attacks Cap. Cap is going to defend. This might kill me. Cap is going to throw Agent 13 in front of the bus, actually. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just not been a coward and taken it. How do I grab this? Let me take the token. Thank you. Okay, I guess I know how to take it easily now. You just flip it, and then it just becomes grabbable. Oh, this has to go down, too. Foxy is now up. Foxy attacks me. Winter Soldier. I have to move Freddy up a little bit. Grab, thank you. Freddy goes up. I tried to get official renders of the characters for most of them. When it came to animatronics, that's what I did with the toys. That's what they're all the same. I say toys, the Wizards. This was from the title of the game, obviously, and then this was the UCN render, because I just like it better than the FNAF 1 official render. These are both FNAF 1 renders. Anyways, boost. You don't. Defend. I don't know what. Oh, stunned. I guess this is Cap's encounter card. I wish it wasn't. Villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. Foxy attacks. I can't possibly take that. So I'm going to throw Hawkeye under the bus here. How unfortunate he didn't get to relive his dreams of killing a bunch of people. Okay, yeah, no, it would have been 5. I would have died. No, I wouldn't have. If I defended, I wouldn't have, but I don't know. I might get assault as an actual encounter card. Switch the villain. Character did take damage, so he doesn't remove power. Okay. After with the body attacks, damage character is confused. Okay, so that's the end of that. It gives him that. I didn't put 4 here. Okay, now that there's actually a animatronic in play, this is when it gets fun. You take a damage, you're exhausted for the sake of it. You take... Reveal this. Ooh! Okay, this is one that I actually am really... This is the first attachment I made. This is before I decided to make all of the gifts things attachments. Victory 1. Attached character gets victory 1. So when this character is defeated, it goes to the victory display. Not the discard pile, not your discard pile. It goes into the victory display, meaning in campaigns, which Puppet won't be used in campaigns because you can't. But if this was, they get removed from the game essentially, unless there's cards that bring things back from the victory display or your hero helps victory display. It's complicated, but yeah, victory. Okay. Winter will deal 2. Actually, I'm going to discard this to search my... What does it say? Search your deck for an attack event. Metal Punch, please. And then what do? Electrical Discharge, do 4 damage to enemy. Pick this card using Electrical Stun. I think I'll just... No, I want to overkill, so I'll do those, and then I'll do this. Those are smarter. 8 damage to enemy. So this guy dies. So 2. Your victory. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Okay. And then he defeated, so he 2. And then, fuck it. I'll electrical discharge. 4 damage. Did I pay for this using it? Yes, I did. Stun. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna take out Foxy. And then 5 damage to enemy. Move with right here. Bonnie and Chica aren't actually doing anything, so we'll just remove Freddy's cloaked. I like the sound of that. Okay. This should have like 1 by now. That was Winter's turn. Cap. I'll just kill Chica. No, because I want to wait to draw up to my hand size until I actually do things. So 2, 3, 4. Falcon. After Falcon enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Alright, sorry about that. Look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. For each treachery, remove 1 threat. Okay. How much is... Okay, there's 8. 1, 2... Okay, so it's 1, 2. Shadows of the Past is in there, though, which I don't like. I mean, it's just Cap and Winter, so the Nemesis minions aren't, like, horrible. But I don't really want to deal with Zemo. He is kind of a big, meanie, stinky, poopy head. And then I'll Super Soldier. Squirrel Girl is actually really good. Because 1 damage to each, which is 4. Which actually, this defeats Chica. Which, I'll do that in a second. Defeats her, which removes... And then also, heal 4 damage. And then I put all the... How much are you? You're 18. Okay. Puts all the damage back. Alright. Which helps me a lot. I'm going to exhaust her. Or Falcon, actually. 3 damage to... you, Foxy. Okay. Ready, everything. Dropped my hand size. Okay. I need to remember I can do that. Ready. Yeah, Puppet with that is really broken. Okay, so 2 here. 1 here. Which means it's 5 a.m. Which means the final funny gets revealed. Golden Freddy. He has a lot of health. And Stalwart. When Golden Freddy will be defeated, remove stats card for chosen character and heal all damage from Golden Freddy. Okay, so it's a little bit better than Freddy's. I would say his is actually pretty bad. But he gets revealed so late that it's just, you know, by this point, it's basically become... just defeat him to win. But yeah, this actually is really good. I like the balance of this so far. I never feel too overwhelmed and also too underwhelmed. Like, I feel like I am at risk of death. I also could be puppet, but that's the problem for later. Um, it's Golden Freddy's turn. Golden Freddy is Golden Freddy's the Golden Freddy is a Golden Freddy. Fat lip. Not just gonna defend. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, it's not 6. Cap, he's defending 3. Just 3. Actually, no, literally just 2, because he doesn't... Oh, no, he's hidden, so yeah. But I haven't attacked him, so him having hidden isn't exactly the most important. And then it goes to Foxy. I don't know if I removed 2, but okay, this 2, I should change that to like 3 or 4. Feels like it's not doing enough 4. Doesn't feel like that's a big enough threat. This is an encounter card. Right. Okay. There aren't actually any side schemes in this deck. Each Hydra minion plus 1 attack plus... So he has... Okay, he has Quick Strike. After Crossbones attacks an ally plus 2 threat. Oh, attacks defeats an ally. Okay, I don't care. You're never defeating the puppet. I'm gonna change all of these to just a minion. I should make it non-elite. No. I don't know. We'll see. Because I want Crossbones to, like, die or something. The puppet is an ally. Attach this card to a minion. You have to use one... Oh, right. That's the one that needs to be flipped. Because all the others are very bad. Save them. When the attached character be defeated. It's puppet's an attached character. I'm trying minion. Yeah, I need to flip that too. Because some of these are just good. The puppet needs a lot of work. Which I figured. He's the most complex thing. And then this. But this actually turned out really well. Yeah, I did Crossbones, and then this gets shuffled. I never shuffled that. Whatever. Oh, does he have +1 attack? He does. I mean, actually deal 3. Not a big deal, though. I don't know what's next. Okay, that's not a big deal. More cannon fodder. 1. This is 6. Stun. Yes. Stun. You're stalwart. Freddy, you take 3. I'm still stunned though. Bitch. I will not defeat. But I will exalt. Actually, no, I am. I shouldn't need 2 chump blockers. So far, this scenario hasn't been stupid. Defeat both of these, defeat the endo. And then I'll... Screw it. I'll just do it again. Stun Foxy, because screw Foxy. Winner turn. Pluck Black Widow from your hand. Turn attack. I don't really want Black Widow. I don't care. I'll keep her and just get rid of these 3 because Bambino is uses and I don't like weapons. Yeah, I get both of those tough. Oh, hang on, I want to pay for that with the funny, so I can deal 7 damage. That's actually perfectly for Crossbones. He's just immediately dead, and then remove 2 threat from his scheme. Puppet will remove 2 threat from here, and then reveal, but it doesn't do anything, so it just immediately dies. Great. I need to remember to do that. After you tag defeat enemy. Oh, I could do that now, actually. Freddy and will confuse Freddy. He just won't activate. 2 from here, just die. Thank you. And then we'll ready. That was close. Okay. This goes to Golden. Golden activates against Cap. Cap will tough it, because fuck you, Golden's ready. I'm confused, though. Not a big deal. There's still a jump scare in there, which may cause problems. Freddy, he doesn't do anything. He's stunned. But he's also now hidden. Okay. And counter card. We're going to do this one first. Oh, right. I was like, why the fuck? Attached to crossbones, attached to the villain. Okay, so Freddy gets a fucking sniper rifle. After you attach to an enemy, that enemy activates. Okay. So Freddy does actually attack me. I guess I'll defend. So he's 3, so I take nothing. But I get Balloon Boy. Encounter card. Oh, shit. Exhaust your identity and discard your hand. Okay, that's a killer. I forgot I made that card. That's just a turn deleter. Oh, this needs a thing. Okay. And then we give this to you and we ready everything. No, we don't ready everything. What am I talking about? Squirrel Girl. 1 damage to everything again. Foxy is going through the ropes right now. Cloaked doesn't do anything. He takes another one. I'll attack with 1 to defeat Balloon Boy. Get this child out of here, please, because I don't want a teamwork causing him to activate. Can't attack the villain, but that's fine. I think this should have gone down to not really a priority, actually. Not really important at all, actually. Another 4. And then we'll exhaust him to deal a damage to that. So that Retaliate will kill him next turn. Okay, Soldier. He can't do anything, so I guess it's Puppet's turn. The Puppet... There's no animatronic because I killed Balloon Boy. But sure, there's that. Yippee. The Puppet... Attach the text. Because that needs to be flipped too. Shuffle. Doesn't do anything. Hang on. Hero acts exhaust character you control. Okay, well. We'll say Cap exhausted Falcon to get rid of that. Bonnie doesn't activate, so his attachment doesn't matter. Cool. Nothing really happened there. I killed a child and... What did Puppet even activate? What did... Okay, I'm just gonna say... Because I literally think I just did things. Because I felt like it. No, please don't die, thank you. And then he gets an encounter card because he dicked out. Okay, beginning the villain phase, you heal, you... For... Golden Freddy attacks... Shit. Oh, hang on. I can just... Cool. We're about to hit 6 a.m., which means I'm about to be able to kill all these guys. 3, 6. I forgot to say I was toughing it. Totally my intention. Moves to Freddy. He's hidden again. Freddy, I, again, forgot to say I was defending. Take 2, and then Mercenary, 1, he dies. Because he's stupid and he didn't realize that the power of anime is on my side. Okay, Winter Soldiers encounter cards. Again, reveal this one first. Discard an upgrade. Oh, I lit. Fine. You know what? Fine. Crap. Okay, Falcon, not Falcon, Hawkeye. Hey, wait, you don't look exhausted for that. Cool. His encounter, okay, same thing. Cool. And then this goes here. That literally all that happened. Wow, that was such an uneventful turn. Discard that to Steve. Actually, is she an Avenger? Apparently. So those 3 are Avengers. So actually, ready each Avenger. So this is actually useful, surprisingly. So instead of that, I'm actually going to just discard the Quinjet. And then freaking no, because all of them die. Dang it. So yeah, no, I'll just discard it to ready him and immediately unconfuse myself, because I might need to throw it. Who knows? The future is never certain. Hawkeye is going to hawk his eye, though. Defeat Endo, because Endo is way more annoying than, funny Hydra Mercenary. Hydra Mercenary kind of just exists. Okay, Winter Soldier, he's gonna kill... Actually, the puppet will. I want the puppet to do it. Simply because... And this just gets discarded. Yeah, I didn't really think of the fact that... I figured there'd be more minions. That's why I put all the funny guys in there, the wizards and the toys, because I figured there'd be more minions, but there clearly isn't. So the puppet kind of just isn't doing anything, and is just God. Now, Winter, when Winter Soldier exhausts, he gets, ranged. Oh, piercing and ranged. That's not really a problem. Piercing actually acts the same for cloaked as it does, so he just takes 4 straight. And then I'll put Deathlock into play because I physically am capable of doing so. I'm just going to say they're both exhausted to deal 2 to Foxy. Good turn. Alright. 5 on the main scheme every turn now. Wow, okay, that's a lot. It's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. Golden Frederick. I know. Golden Frederick is attacking the American captain. I don't feel like dealing with this. I'm just gonna make Squirrel Girl take it. That was a good choice. Boost. Take 1 damage. Okay, that's no problem. Owie. Puppet heals. Okay, Freddy Von Fazerfrick is going. He is cloaked though, so he actually has 3. Oh, I'm at 4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make Deathlock take it. Yeah, definitely. Deathlock. That was a good choice. He came in to shoot somebody and then immediately left. Sounds like Deathlock. His name is Deathlock, right? I'm not just stupid. Wrong button. No, it's not the wrong button. Yeah, it is Deathlock. I can remember Deathlock, Deathshot, Deathcock. They're all fucking the same. Okay, and then goes to Foxy, but Foxy's literally never going to activate. Okay, Mangle. Like usual, Mangle's kind of a weird one. Confuses on Mangle also stun her. Or him or it. So, oh, hang on, I couldn't... It's me again. That should... I might give that victory one. That card is quite bothersome. Anyway. Soldier turn, which basically just means puppet turn. 2 damage to... Oh, we'll kill Foxy, which means I deal 5 damage to a different enemy. I'll do it to Freddy. So takes 2. I want to try to get Freddy out of here as quickly as possible, because although, yes, Golden has more base attack, Freddy just is more annoying, so okay, he's dead. And then... Yeah, whatever. Oh, hang on, Mangle's in play. I can actually attach this to Mangle. -2. It doesn't do anything on Mangle, even. Okay, well... I also might discard that part, because this is ally or minion, so yeah, probably to discard that bottom, where it's just in the turn discard this. It'd just be better. Yeah, Winter Soldier's turn is over, because he can't do anything. Captain America kills Mangle, I guess. Okay. Alright, it's time for Mockingbird to bird. Actually, I'm going to discard Quinjet to see if I get something to Fearless. Exhaust 1 damage and also stun an enemy. I'm going to do 1 to Freddy and stun Freddy. My command knows what he wants, and right now what I want is to stun Freddy. It's supposed to combat Freddy, but it doesn't really work well. Fearless, draw 1. Great. Give +1 thwart, but I wasn't going to do anything with it, so I'm just going to discard Quinjet to deal 2 damage to Freddy. Okay. End my turn. Okay. 6 a.m. I need to add a rule where after 6 a.m. counters don't get put there anymore. Or counters should still get put here simply because... I don't know. No, I don't think they should. Okay. So Golden Freddy. Freddy's very golden-y. 3... I'm defending, by the way. I keep forgetting to say that. And then I'm stunned and confused. But that is not a problem for Winter Soldier. He will simply undo that. Freddy is stunned, so he doesn't attack, but he's also cloaked, so he doesn't cloak. And counter cards, it's Chica after this, which means she'll be the first to activate. What do you even do? Shuffle if your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way. Okay. Toy Freddy. Okay, he is tough, but he doesn't because Hawkeye. Which means it's finally time for him to go next turn. He will die. We'll kill him with my bare hands. Great. Speaking of dying, Hawkeye dies. His dying wish was to remove Freddy's cloak. Okay, Mockingbird. Oh, I can't. His dying wish was to help Mockingbird kill a hallucination. Okay, oh, and power gets removed, but this literally isn't even a problem anymore. 1, 2... Why? I wish I had shield toss, because literally nothing in my hand is worth anything. I guess 2 to Freddy. Ready him. No, I can make the call to immediately get... No, I actually want a scroll roll, so boom. Search woman, because when you enter play, you deal 1 to each, and that's helpful, because that means everyone takes a little bit, which means I can ready, cap, and do 2 damage to Freddy and kill him. The Har Man has been defeated. Unfortunately, we still have 3 others. And then he takes a damage as well, but that's not very important. Exhaust her, deal a damage to her. I'm gonna deal 1 to Golden Freddy because he's the biggest priority right now. And then a cap will end his turn. Yeah, cap will end him. He's stunned. That doesn't really matter though. That does matter. I'm gonna flip the alter ego. Puppet is going to puppet. He's going to puppet, and then puppet, and Toy Freddy. You're gonna yoink this, unless it's a good thing. Attach characters, manage attack, -1 board scheme. That should be +1. Why would that be -1? I don't know. It should be +1, but I guess it's -1 for now. So Toy Freddy has 1/1. Oh, he hasn't actually been doing 2 scheme for Toy Freddy and Golden Freddy, and then Golden Freddy's attacks for Captain America defense, so he just attacks for 3. I don't have to use the doors next turn. And then I already did Toy Freddy's. We just lost. They out schemed. Okay. Notes. I'm trying to rush here because I have to leave pretty soon, but the scenario's in a pretty good place. I think the biggest problem is the puppet modular and just a couple wording and general tomfoolery that comes with this thing, like the power not being nearly detrimental enough. Like we were on 69 and we were at 6 a.m. and it didn't feel like I did. Yes, I didn't use the power, but 69 really? That should be way less than that. So I'm gonna power systems, complete reset, along with the attachments need, without another copy, the puppet's attachments need complete reworks. The puppet needs to have the unique status, and the animatronic assault needs to be reworked so that it literally just isn't the latest 2, so that all the animatronics actually also get to go. I think I'll change it to at the start of the hour, do the effect, and then just keep going like normal. Because towards the end there, it was literally just Golden Freddy and Freddy. Foxy, Chica, Bonnie weren't doing anything. They were kind of just sitting there as meat shields. Okay. I'm going to go now, because I have to. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!